When people talk about the greatest drummers in rock history, one name stands above the rest: Neil Peart of Rush. Known as the Professor, Peart was more than just a drummer. He was a poet, philosopher, and perfectionist whose technical skill and lyrical depth changed the face of modern rock music. But behind his legendary performances and intellectual persona lies a story far more complicated and heartbreaking than most fans realize. Neil Peart's journey began in Ontario, Canada, where he developed an early passion for drumming. His relentless dedication to his craft eventually led him to join Rush in 1974, replacing the band's original drummer John Rutsey. From the very beginning, Peart's arrival transformed the band's sound. His drumming was precise and powerful, while his lyrics explored deep philosophical themes, from individualism and free will to the mysteries of life and death. Albums like 2112, Moving Pictures, and Hemispheres turned Rush into one of the most respected rock bands in the world. Yet, while his career soared, Neil Peart's personal life was marked by devastating tragedy. In 1997, his 19-year-old daughter, Selena, was killed in a car accident. Just 10 months later, his wife, Jackie, passed away from cancer. The losses shattered him completely. Peart described that time as a life turned to ashes. He stepped away from music and embarked on a 55,000-mile motorcycle journey across North and Central America. A journey not for fame or adventure, but for survival. He chronicled that emotional road trip in his book Ghost Rider, Travels on the Healing Road, a deeply personal story about grief, loneliness, and the long road to recovery. When Peart eventually returned to Rush in the early 2000s, fans were overjoyed, but the man behind the drums was forever changed. He had remarried and found some peace, yet the pain of his past never fully faded. His later lyrics reflected deeper introspection, a quiet acceptance of life's impermanence. Songs like The Garden and Caravan revealed a man still wrestling with questions of meaning and mortality. In 2020, the world was stunned when Neil Peart's family announced his death after a private 3-year battle with brain cancer. He had kept his illness secret, choosing to fight quietly and on his own terms. Even in death, Neil remained true to who he was: intensely private, deeply thoughtful, and fiercely dignified. The truth about Neil Peart's story is that it isn't just about drumming or fame. It's about a man who sought truth and understanding in everything he did, from his music to his personal journey through unimaginable loss. His life was one of brilliance and pain, of discipline and emotion, of intellect and humility. Neil Peart wasn't just the heartbeat of Rush. He was a thinker, a survivor, and a man who turned tragedy into timeless art. His story reminds us that even the greatest heroes carry burdens we can't always see, and that their strength lies not just in their talent, but in their humanity.